Starting a hike to Byron Glacier. I've actually just walked about 5 minutes from the parking lot. First stop is by the river so the dogs can get some water just in case they're thirsty. Even though it's 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is what, 12 centigrade, and raining. But just starting the walk. Love the sound of the river. Okay, just walked a few more minutes and now making the turn to go up into the valley that leads to Byron Glacier. And as you can see, it's such beautiful weather we have here today. Let's zoom in on those mountaintops. I imagine it's snowing up at the very top. But this is the scenery for today. It's been raining the last 2 months actually here, so if you don't go out in the rain, you don't go out. So we just walked farther up the river. Oh, the dog is pulling on me. When we turn around, the first view of Byron Glacier, that's Byron Glacier back there. Way back there. The blue is Byron Glacier. And there's Cricket. Continue walking down the trail. As you can see, the glacier's up there in blue. That's Byron Glacier. We can zoom in. Hello. It's such a lovely day. Snow. That snow's been here all summer. It's never melted. So I think it was a cold summer. Okay, so we're at the end of the actual trail, I guess. I guess that rock wall is the end of the actual trail. But all that snow's been here all winter, all summer. We have new glacier forming. And we'll have to walk out and get some other views. But there's Byron Glacier again, getting ever closer to it. Okay, I'm at the mouth of the ice cave. This is becoming a glacier. It's turning blue. This was not here 4 years ago. It's been building up over the last few years. You can see the lines, the distinct lines in the side where it has melted to and then stopped. And you can see last summer's melt, and then there's all that new snow on it from last winter that is not going to melt away because it's going to be below freezing very soon. As you can see, the blue in there. And, this is not Byron Glacier. This is just a snow and ice field on the way to Byron Glacier. Actually not going to hike all the way back to Byron Glacier, but some people ice climbing, dog pulling on my arm, come all the way around, and that's the valley that we hiked up. So we started way back there today. But it's beautiful back here, even if the weather's bad. Here you can see the trail everybody uses to continue on. And there's Byron Glacier there, getting ever closer. It is a beautiful blue. Really, on cloudy, rainy days, the glaciers are much more blue than on sunny days. I don't understand it. It has to do with light refraction and stuff that I don't remember from when I was in college. So, and this is that ice field that is becoming a glacier. Like I said, it was not here 3 years ago. So we've had some cold winters and summers that it's actually had all that snow last winter that hasn't melted. You can see the melt line. That dark line is where it was a year ago, and all the stuff above that dark line is new. So let's just pan around and look up and turn around and look down the valley. Look at the mountains as they change colors. And considering the weather, we've had a lot of people out here. We've passed probably 20 people today. And so here we are, still by Byron Glacier. Just to give you an idea how much things changed the last year. Last the middle of last summer, this is now September 24th, but so a year and maybe 2 months ago, there was no snow or ice here because I had to wade through that river to get across it. And now I can just walk over snow and ice. And it's not the easiest walking because it is slippery and on an angle, but it's not a problem. Life in Alaska. So let's just get over here, see what else we can see if we don't fall. And yeah, you look at the beautiful blue there. That's just a stunning blue color. And then back over there, same thing, look at those blues. And we'll go up to Byron Glacier up there. And oh, there's someone walking over that way. There's Byron Glacier still. Have these nice waterfalls here. I'm on the far side of the snow and ice field, which I think is becoming a glacier. I'm not sure how they define a glacier, but this has been here for 2 years now. So I think it's starting to make a glacier. You can see the weather's not nice. But when it's rained for 2 months, you have to go out in it, otherwise you're always inside. And this water melt comes all the way from Byron Glacier and from the rainfall we're having. I do like the colors of fall. I guess we are technically in fall now. There's the nice colors of fall. All the way around. So here I'm looking just in a little ice cave. I mean, like, if you're 3 feet tall, you could go in there. You can see the sun or the daylight coming through on the other side. And we have a stream flowing underneath it. Love the sounds. And it is really quite pretty. I don't know if the camera can do it justice. But I try. It's definitely worth exploring if you're in Portage, Alaska, to walk back to Byron Glacier. So I've started rock hopping. Go a little bit farther up the trail or around the rocks, looking back at those ice. So last summer when I was here, there was no snow here. This was all melted. So this is not melted this summer. I know I say this a lot, but it's amazing when you imagine all summer long and the snow didn't melt. So, still working my way back there. It looks like it's clearing up just a little bit. Looks a bit brighter. Love the fall colors up there. You can just barely see the glacier. The clouds settled down there a bit. Between the wet rocks, the rain, and the ice, I've gone as far as I'm willing to go today. It's getting treacherous walking over these rocks, so I'm going to turn back. Just nice view of the river flowing under what's becoming a glacier. Okay, so I say okay a lot. Anyways, you can see the glaciers up there. Like I said, they're pretty blue. And they really do look best in bad weather, so you know, you suffer the bad weather for the pretty glaciers, or you have good weather and not so pretty glaciers.